How many partners have you
I
had?
lost count at 200.
If you've been taking too many risks in the bedroom,
Condom use?
Level.
have a burning question you want to get to the bottom of,
Does a male anus enlarge like a vagina?
or need a checkup down below,
Just do a swab from the back passage.
then this is the clinic for you.
Oh my God, who is that walked in?
This expert team, Kevin,
How can I help you today?
Sarah, and one more swab, and Naomi
You've only ever had one testicle.
will tackle all your sexual health needs.
My foreskin is getting really tight.
Whatever turns you on,
I like spanking.
Fisting.
A woman asked me to piss on her.
Okay.
and reveal the eye-watering truth that conquests can have consequences.
That looks like a genital wart.
Checking in for a checkup.
I'll be like going to Pound Town, sweating my tits off, and it's just not going to happen. You're not going to jizz, you're not going to come.
I basically had sex with someone, unprotected, 2 people, within like 2 days span, which is a bit mad.
Like a couple little spots have come up on the base of the shaft.
Awesome.
Yo!
My name's Izzy.
Jason.
Nice to meet you.
We never see pubic lice anymore, do we? Because their habitat has been destroyed.
I know.
Oh, I just think pubes are unnecessary. I really don't fucking like them.
Yeah,
I just
no,
think
I
it'd be
do
funny.
agree.
If you're going to go down on someone or they're going to go down on you, that last thing you want to be doing is... Oh yeah, cheers.
And it's just because bikini waxing, having a trim, less body hair, less lice. Yeah, I actually quite miss
I
seeing
kind
the
of miss.
pubic.
I kind of miss seeing the odd louse.
Oh, no.
How you doing? You alright, yeah? Hey, how you doing, bud? Alright? Hello?
Do you come to clinics often?
Yeah, it's my pick-up place for women.
How old was you when you started having sex?
Probably about 14, but it's experimenting younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you guys ever been caught having sex?
it was New Year's Eve and I got caught banging up against a wall by my dad. And he kind of opened the door and I was
That's hilarious.
all right? He's like, all right? And then if the door closes, then he goes into like my mum's room and I swear, he's such a legend, I swear he tried it on straight away. I'm a personal trainer. I used to compete in bodybuilding, got into it that way. So now I'm getting people in shape, losing weight, gaining muscle. I have to take everything to the extreme. It's like with the gym, I have to keep going. If I miss a day, I feel guilty. Tattoos, can't just get one. I'm like, well, let's get another one. Literally, I had everything done up to here,
Yeah.
I just looked like a floating head. It looked so odd.
Yep.
I was like, do you know what? I need to get tattooed.
I like it.
Yeah, now I just look like a fucking avatar. It's great.
What do you look for in a sexual partner?
In a sexual partner, a dirty bitch.
Why you hate?
I'll go out, have one drink, 1 pint.
Yeah.
And that's me done. I will not come.
So you're hard still? So like you go for hours and
Yeah.
just not come, or you can't
Yeah.
get hard? Oh my God.
I'll be like going to Pound Town, sending it home, sweating my tits off, and it's just not going to happen. Like, you're not going to jizz, you're not going to come. Oh, here's my name.
Oh, okay, enjoy.
Awesome.
I'll miss you.
Yeah. Causes me loads of problems with the girl because they're like, you don't find me attractive. I still find them attractive. It's just, in my head, I'm like, that's you done. You're not gonna come tonight. And it's killing me.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Kevin.
I'm Jason.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
You
Take
too,
a
buddy.
seat.
Awesome.
So, how can I help you today?
Okay, pretty much mental cock block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mental cock block.
So, go out, have a pint. And in my head, I'm like, that's it, done. Not gonna come now, because I've had 1 pint. Doesn't matter how hard I try to send it home, how filthy it gets, nothing.
You end up just going, I haven't achieved nothing. Maybe they have, but you know, there's no end result for me. That's what I want.
So with the cock block, is there's just no movement at all?
No.
We're up.
We're up, we're going, we're full steam ahead, but it's like getting to that stage where it's like, it will go on for ages. The session will go on for ages. Yeah, it's kind of like she's starting to get sore, and then it ends up in me like sweating my tits off, dripping on it, and then, yeah, I just don't know why it's happening.
How does it leave you feeling about sex?
What a shit, innit? You want that, like, fucking release, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, roll over, sleep, whatever.
So kind of thinking about this, it sounds like it's probably something that's psychological.
Yeah.
So there may have been a time where you've had a pint and you've tried to have sex with somebody and it hasn't worked. And what you've done is you've kind of made like a causal relationship between the two of this time this happened was because I had a pint. So I think potentially what's happening is you're preempting it and you're sending off like this panic alarm to your penis that's just like, right, like we're on red alert, I'm not going to ejaculate, and it's reinforcing the cycle. We've got a cyclical issue here where there's a trigger and it's just falling into a habitual behaviour. So I think it'd be really good if we maybe send you through to Jess, who's one of our Sexperts, and she can maybe give you some tools and some techniques just to maybe help you overcome some of those anxieties and worries.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right.
Cheers, my
We'll
man.
see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Had someone who weren't like really fooling around before, so it was kind of going straight into sex, and I was kind of like, all right, you know, I'm ready, like in a sexual way, like, okay, come in, me, blah blah. He was, I am, and I was like, oh, awkward.
Oh, that is awkward.
Very small.
How big are we talking?
Like just non-existent.
Ah, I guess deep throat's easy.
Oh my God, that's the hardest question ever.
What's that?
Girth.
Girth, all the way.
Girth, 100%.
It's about feeling it in my walls. I need to feel it in my walls.
Oh!
Length.
You get like pencil dicks that are really horrible.
Although I've had amazing sex with small dicks.
Long one I think is much more better because it's not thick and it can just go right in.
Length, you can just work with it. Do you know, different positions, like you're always gonna hit some spot.
I have a juicy arse, so I need someone that's gonna be able to...
A chode is better than a noodle. It hits more spots.
Can I not have both?
We're never gonna get this one up. What's the oldest woman then you've ever slept with? All male, oldest female or male?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've done a little bit of something with a guy in his 30s. Not like much, just had a bit of a kiss and that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've never sort of gone for like the whole MILF thing.
Oh, yeah, I love me women, I love my mature woman order. 51, the oldest woman after 51.
So like when you go out and you're on the pulley, you're normally sort of like looking for older people.
I don't go looking, I don't even go looking, I just bump into them. And like, because I have the banter with it, it just sort of fucking springs fire in the air.
How comes you're here today?
To do the testing, brother. You know, get the testing. Fucking good apples, though, you know. There we go. Apple a day keeps the sex doctors away. Love life to the max, man. Happy-go-lucky. I love the play-up. Going out with the lads and that, different towns, different cities, meeting new people, having a laugh. You know, I'm a ladies' man. I've always had the eye for the woman, all my life. You know, since fucking probably nursery. And sexually active, and always have. It's my release. Most times I do wrap up, but there's times where, you know, you slip, you've had too many drinks, you're out at a night out, you're out at the town, you've lost the condom, you've left it in the hotel, your mate's got it and you can't find him. One of them scenarios. Lighters, brother, in a bit. So yeah, you take the risk and just sort of hope for the best. That's what I'm here. I'm here to check out the times I haven't done it.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Jordan, is it?
Jordan, yeah.
Sarah.
Sarah,
Nice
lovely to meet you,
you.
Sarah.
Oh, I shook the wrong hand
Oh
there.
no, give me that hand there.
Yes, let's do it again, properly.
Yeah.
What brings you in today, Jordan?
Obviously, I've been tested in quite a while now.
How long ago was this?
Probably 3 years ago.
And you've not had a screen since?
No, not since.
Have you not had
So-
sex in 3 years?
partners?
Yeah,
or-
I've had sex.
You
I've
have,
had sex. I've used, you know, the Johnnies and stuff like that.
Okay.
But a few times I haven't.
Are you in a relationship at the moment?
I'm not, no.
You're single. And when was your last relationship?
I've really been in a serious relationship. I've seen girls and that. It's lasted a few months and then it's fizzled away. I don't want to get involved seriously, but can't be with a woman that's gonna drag me back, pull me down, add nothing to the party. You know what I mean? So for now, I'm happy playing the field and the right woman will come at the right time and stuff like that. Timing's got to be all synchronised. I don't want to break someone's heart and I don't want mine broken. It's your work. So, you know, meditate a lot. I know how to not get attached to things. So I know
you meditate a lot?
I meditate a lot and how to release things out of my life so it don't eat me away inside.
Right. When did you last have sex?
Probably 3 weeks ago.
And did you use protection the last time you had sex?
No.
Have you ever had an STI?
No, I haven't. No.
You haven't, okay. What type of sex do you have?
Vagina, oral sex and that.
Okay, fine.
I've done the girl a couple of anal times, a couple of times.
Any multiple partners at the same time?
Yeah, I've had a foursome.
You have a
At
foursome?
time, yeah. And
Okay.
That was a bit good because I was cracking jokes with my mate at the same time.
Okay, so tell me about this. How was it? 2 girls, 2 guys?
2 girls,
Yeah.
2 guys. And it was my mate that was speaking to one on the Tinder. He's been messaging one for the last bloody week. And it's come round to the night, she wanted to meet up with him. But, you know, she's got a mate. So I've ended up having the friend, but we've gone back to mine.
Right.
And then one thing's led to another. And everyone's got a bit horny. I thought, fuck it, there's a living room here, you know what I mean? Shut the door, fucking voila. And then it's just led to fucking, boom, knickers down. Stick your fucking tool in, have a fucking splash away. Yeah, they were loving it, they were loving it.
So with a foursome, how does it work? So you and your friend just swap the girls?
Bit of
chess,
bit of
kind
moving
of.
around, yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of moving around, yeah.
And was there protection used in the foursome?
Nah, there wasn't.
None at all.
Nah.
Okay. So you've got 4 people.
Yeah.
And nobody's worn protection.
No one, nobody.
Okay.
I'm a very spiritual man. I'm a bit of a medium.
27-year-old Jordan.
So did you know we were going to meet today? Did you know?
Yeah,
You did?
I did, yeah.
Has had a risky foursome. So Sarah's given him the full set of STI tests.
So can you tell us what the result's going to be?
It's all going to be negative.
It is, yeah? We're going to do some swabs now.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
So here's the first one. Well done. Perfect. And one more. There we go.
Look.
Did you see that?
Nah, it ain't that bad, but...
Told you.
Alright.
Oh, mate.
All sorted, yeah.
How was it?
It was alright, it's not too bad, yeah.
Had the swabber.
Fuck me, goes down a bit, doesn't he? I had Sarah, I did. Darling, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely lass, really nice.
Guarantee you tried to have a bit of a flirt with her.
No, just myself. Just that's me, natural. Releasing good aura. You know what I mean? Candy, she's how you do it.
Joining the waiting room is 22-year-old Nunu.
All checked in.
Oh.
Hey. Why are you here today?
You know the dreaded time you have sex unprotected and you're like, oh God, I need to get checked up now. Because obviously it's just, you've got to be safe, you've got to protect yourself. And I get paranoid. As soon as I have sex, I'm like, oh God, I need to go check. Do you know what? I've been so lucky up until now. Well, fingers crossed today. My name's Nunu. I'm 22 years old and I grew up in Nigeria, well, till I was about 5. Came into the UK, came to London, stayed until I was 18 and then moved to Surrey. I sell hair extensions online and I love it. I was celibate for 6 months. I was meant to do a celibacy thing for a whole year, but it didn't work out too well. And then I decided, I basically had sex with someone, unprotected, 2 people, within like 2 days span, which is a bit mad. I need to make sure that obviously I'm clean. That's the most important part. I need to get tested because it's not a good look if you have an STD.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm a bit nervous.
A bit nervous? What's making you nervous?
I just get nervous when I like get tested because you always think that maybe you could have like an STD or something.
Okay. Do you have any symptoms today? Anything you're particularly concerned about?
No, but I have had BV before.
You have? Okay, fine. So bacterial vaginosis can be caused by several different things. So not wearing a condom can trigger that off, okay? Now, it's not a sexually transmitted infection, so it's not something that somebody can give you. It's not something you can pass on to somebody else. So the classic symptoms are like a fishy smell.
Yeah, that's how I know I got it, because of the fishy smell.
Yeah?
That is literally the way. And then also whenever I forgot to wash my vagina.
When you forget to wash your vagina. How do you forget to wash your vagina?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
It's terrible.
How often does that happen?
Not really, because now, since I've been getting video, I'm like, no, I have to do it now. Every single time I have sex, I have to wash it and I have to pee.
Yes, please. Always pee after sex, and please always wash every day, twice if you can.
Twice a day?
Twice a day, morning, evening. So you've been told not to wash with soaps and showers?
Yeah, I've been told, and I don't do that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Your vagina is self-cleansing, okay?
Yes.
Women don't need to use soaps at all down there. So you're not in a relationship at the moment?
No, I'm
No?
single.
So you've been single for 6 months, you said?
No, 6 months I've just been celibate.
Okay, fine. And what made you become celibate?
3 words.
Go for it.
Men are trash.
Strong words. Wow.
So I was seeing this guy. Honestly, I feel like he could have been my soulmate. He just met a lot of my needs, and unfortunately, me and him didn't work out. We had a massive argument, and I felt like I just didn't want to give myself to anyone just like that. I wanted to hold my vagina as something precious. So I said, you know what, I'm not having sex with no one. I'm gonna be celibate. My vagina couldn't take it no more, and I broke the celibacy to a stranger.
So when did you last have sex?
About a month ago.
About a month ago.
And it was unprotected.
So, okay, did you have the conversation about, you know, whether he'd had a recent sexual health screen?
You know what, I was really pissed off because I asked him to use a condom. He used a condom, then he removed it. Without my permission.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you see him remove it?
No.
No.
He took it off midway without my permission, and that really pissed me off. So that's basically the reason why I'm in this situation to begin with. Otherwise, I would have been fine.
So obviously if you started having sex with the condom, so you're doing the right thing. If he then removes it and he doesn't tell you, obviously your risk of infection, your risk of pregnancy, you know, increases. So that's not a very good thing that he did. No. Okay.
He could have put me at, I mean, I could be at serious risk.
For sure, for sure.
Do you know, I know a guy, and fucking hell, he used to get paid a lot of money for just going to piss on people.
Interesting.
Yeah, just go there, wherever, piss on them, and they're like, ah.
I'm kinky, but fucking not that.
I can imagine it's just sort of like when you're in the middle of it and it's just like, what are you doing?
He's a really nice bloke, actually.
Someone told me to say his name and I forgot his name.
Call me daddy.
Daddy.
Daddy. The daddy thing is just weird.
And I've been like, no.
She was like, can I stick a finger up your bum?
Oh, pokey wank.
I said, excuse me?
Spit in my mouth.
Can I get a milkshake?
One girl asked us to chant "Why I" whilst I was doing her from behind.
Stick a finger in her ass. Can't get your cock in that. Could ya? Yeah. I've never had a go of them. So what you do, you just put the tip in, because no way, I can't get my finger in there.
Yeah.
Smell that? Have a give. Stop smelling the thing, man.
Oh, go get back.
Oh, right. Well, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, darling.
Jason's having a hard time ejaculating, so he's been referred to resident sexpert Jess.
How can I help? So, it's really stupid and it's so annoying. So if I go to a pub or out for a meal, have 1 pint.
Yep.
That's it, won't come.
Okay.
It's all good, like, it's up like a rock, do you know what I mean? Sending it
It's
home.
happy.
Yeah, it's good. Go to have sex and it'll go on for hours, and obviously people think that's great. No, it's not. Because I'm sweating my tits off. And the girl's probably red raw, you know, it's not cool.
You'd be amazed how stress can affect sex and pleasure. You know, it's not just your body that's important during sex, it's your brain and where your mind's at.
It's me, because I suffer from like anxiety and stuff anyway, so I think that doesn't help. And then
You're just getting in your head a bit too much.
Yeah. Overthinking it, like, really overthinking it.
But I wanted to ask you, what kind of sex are you having? What do you enjoy?
Well, I'm quite like, I'm just rough, to be honest. Mainly it's just
Pure filth and carnage.
How did you discover this interest in rough sex? How did you get here?
I think it's just because I like to feel in control. And just being like, feeling alpha.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it all come about. Like, I take control. When I was 16, I was fat as fuck. So then I was like, I'm not gonna get women, I'm not gonna get laid, so I best lose the fat and start getting some gains. From 16 to 23, with the bodybuilding, I got super serious. I was like, love that look. And then since then, I've like kind of followed it. And then I think that's where the tattoos kind of come in a bit, to be a bit more freaky with the size. I definitely have an addictive personality. I have to take everything to the extreme. So I describe my sex life as extreme. Do you know what? I wouldn't say I've had like a sexy moment. Like I haven't really had that whole like walk in, undo the robe thing. It's just been more like dirty sex, like filthy. And there's no real sexiness to it. I don't like feeling like submissive or like not having control.
Have you ever tried it the other way?
Oh yeah, I
With your
hated
partner?
it.
Okay.
I hated it, like made me feel really demasculated.
It sounds like you're sort of living up to the stereotype that you've put in your head, like, I'm this tattooed blokey man,
Yeah, maybe.
so I'm to be in charge.
Maybe.
But in any sex situation where you've got a dominant partner and a submissive partner, it's actually the sub that's in control. So this is, watching your face.
I'm like,
what?
what's going on? Yeah.
And it all comes down to having safe words and safe signals.
Mhm.
What this means is when somebody says their safety word,
That's it, yeah.
play stops. It means the sub is in control.
Yeah.
So again,
Yeah,
by
true.
submitting, you've actually got more control than the dom.
I never
Respect
ever
what-
thought of it like that.
Yeah. I think it's important that you try a few different routes to reach climax. It sounds to me like you've learned one route and we're sort of repeating it over and over. Have you ever tried a blindfold in the bedroom?
No, well, on a girl, not on me.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
it something you'd ever try?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would, yeah.
Okay. It's amazing what that can do, actually, wearing a
Mm.
blindfold in the bedroom, because it removes one of your senses and sort of force you to submit just a little bit. You sort of have to. You're at the whims
Yeah.
of your partner. It's really great for building trust.
Yeah, true.
How do you think about submitting now, maybe a little bit more in the bedroom?
I'll give it a go. Like, I'll get you,
Good lad.
try it, see what happens. That's all I can do, can't I, really?
And, do explain to sexual partners ahead of time. Make it really clear that this is going on with you. I think it would
Yeah.
actually alleviate some of your stress. This isn't something that's
Yeah.
going to be there forever. It's going to take some time.
Yeah.
There's no overnight fix.
Yeah.
So my best advice for you is going to be, as far as it comes to ejaculating, try going down a different route. Maybe ignore the rough stuff for a little
Yeah.
while. Does that sound like something you could go away and try?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I feel like I'm going to try being a bit more, change it up, not so rough, and see how it goes.
That's amazing. And remember that having a chat before sex is you taking control.
Yeah. Awesome. Like it. It's going to take a lot to change because I don't like feeling like vulnerable.
Good luck with everything.
All right, cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
I will give it a go. Just don't get into that rut. Like, I can be a bit more gentle. Guys, it's nice to meet you.
See you later, mate.
Little pips. Maybe switch it over. Maybe play a bit more sub. So a bit more sensual, because that's another route. Instead of just rough, and then I come to that hurdle where I can't come. If I go sensual, then I might come. And like Jess said, subs are the one that actually have all the control.
Okay, Nunu, so the blood test is done. We're going to do some swabs for chlamydia and gonorrhea, okay?
In the consultation room, Nunu is being given a full sexual health screen after recent unprotected sex.
Well done. Okay, Nunu, I'll let you get dressed. Have a seat in the waiting room. I'll go and process your samples and someone will call you back in for your results.
Fantastic,
All
thank
right,
you.
no problem.
In the waiting room, 20-year-old Rylee is waiting to be tested for STIs.
How many piercings you got?
I think I'm on about 15 or 16 piercings. I've lost count, if I'm being completely honest.
What's the weirdest place you got one?
Probably a penis.
Oh, God.
I basically just ran out of space on my face, so needed
like,
something
got
else to
that.
do with it, yeah. It's a really odd experience having a grown man wipe blood off your bottom.
My name's Rylee, I'm from Manchester. England's second capital, there's nowhere like it.
My favourite club is called Satan's Hollow. It's a rock/punk place, obviously fit in very well. So I identify as pansexual, attracted to all genders. Essentially, gender just doesn't exist. I don't see it. I've just not got the sort of capacity to see it where other people do. Got bullied a little bit in school because of it when I first came out, but it's never sort of stopped me being open about who I am.
When you first sort of like find out about it all, you sort of realise that that's what fits you, and it's sort of a really nice sort of freeing experience.
I've never had a test, so I don't know what to look out for really. There's like a couple of little spots have come up recently over the last couple of months on the base, I guess you could call it base in the shaft. So sort of get those checked out, find out what it is. It's like, I'm not alarmed by it or anything, it's not something that worries me. It's just like a little freckle, I guess you could say, but slightly raised up like a little bump.
Hello,
Hi, Rylee.
you okay?
Come and have a seat, darling. I'm Dr. Naomi.
Rylee.
It's lovely to meet you. How can we help you today?
I've just come to get a test, basically.
Okay.
I've never had a test in ever.
Okay.
It's probably about time, you know, I'm 20 years old now. I've been having consistent sex for about 4 or 5 years, so not always protected, so I feel like I should probably do it.
And has anything ever put you off coming for a test?
Awkwardness, basically. The idea of just sort of whipping it out in front of a stranger always seemed a little bit weird, but
Okay.
I got the piercing recently, so if I can do that, I can do anything.
Wow, definitely. Okay. Any worries or concerns that have made you think you need a test?
Recently I noticed, like, I wouldn't know what to call it, not like a freckle, but like a little bit of a bump or something on my penis.
Okay. Is it just the one?
2.
2?
Sort of like just on the base of the shaft.
Okay. And how long have they been there?
I noticed them maybe about 2 months ago.
Well, we can definitely have a look at that for you. Okay. Just talking a bit more about your sexual history, have you ever dabbled in threesomes?
So I've done like the group thing a couple of times.
Yeah? How did you find that?
It was fun. Yeah, it was a good night.
We're at a house party where there's 3 of us. The person whose house we're in, they've said it's all good, they've said it's fine. But then someone's come knocking on the door, telling us to get out, saying it's disrespectful, even though the person said it's all right. But essentially, to put a long story short, the 2 girls were still naked and I was nearly having a fight with someone. Like, it went from threesome to boxing, essentially.
How do you class your sexual orientation?
Pansexual.
Okay. And what's the difference to you between bisexual and pansexual?
There's just less focus on the person's gender. You don't sort of like look at someone and say, oh, that's a guy or that's a girl or anything else.
It's who it is within that body.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Over the last 4 years then, what percentage of, sorry to use the terms male and female, but what percentage of people have had a vagina and which percentage have had a penis?
I've never had like full-blown intercourse with someone with a penis. I've had like sexual contact and stuff, done things here and there, but when it comes to like full-on intercourse penetration, that has only been with people with vaginas.
Okay. And when you have sex, how often would you use a condom?
It depends who I'm with. So as I mentioned before, like say if it's someone who I'm in a relationship with, and like we'd know that they're clean, and then I wouldn't bother if it's like a little one-night stand. And there's been a few times I've had unprotected sex. You know, when you have been drinking, you're not really thinking about it, you don't want to ruin the moment, so...
Yeah. And can I just pick up about when you said you know that they're clean, how do you know, have they had testing?
Yeah.
Yeah? But you've never had testing?
You trust them.
Okay, so I think that's a really interesting thing, is that often when people are in longer term relationships, will maybe use condoms for the first few weeks of relationship and then stop because they trust each other, but nobody's actually had a test.
Mm.
Just because you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean you won't catch an STI. Many STIs don't have symptoms, so you might not know you've got something until you've passed it on. Take chlamydia, aka the silent STI. Most people don't know they have it. If left untreated, it can cause testicle pain in men and infertility in women. Then there's HPV, which can lead to genital warts. About 80% of sexually active people are infected with the virus at some point in their lives, but will show no signs. There's only one surefire way to stay safe. Use protection and get tested regularly. So if you're in the first flush of romance, show your love with a date at the sex clinic together.
All these infections can have no symptoms at all. You could have chlamydia or gonorrhea and not know about it.
What are you here for?
I'm interested in finding out more about squirting.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever randomly had a surprise squirt?
Only twice.
Only twice? How interesting.
I don't
See,
think people know really how to do it.
Yeah, so this is what I'm interested in. Is it about the position or is it about the person? Is it, you know, it never happened before my present boyfriend.
I swear it's 60% wee and 40% water.
I don't really know if I want to find out, because if they tell me that it is, I'll be very upset. I've always been interested in squirting. I've seen it online. And then with my boyfriend, the magic somehow erupted. The first time it happened, you're like, oh my gosh, what's just happened? Oh,
dangerous.
I'm off to the consultation room, guys. My boyfriend has a wonderfully good sized penis. Is it because of a massive penis? Is it because of hitting the exact spots in the exact positions? I am so interested in finding out more about it.
Hi, come
Hello.
on. Nice to meet you.
Jess.
How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Great. So tell me what you want from me.
I have been squirting, which has been absolutely amazing.
Cool.
And I've never had any experience of it in the past. I just
Okay.
wondered, like, why do you think it's just randomly started out of the blue? You know, you look it up online, there's nothing about it anywhere. People just say it's like taboo or like fake or whatever, and I'm like, well, physically,
Clearly
it's not.
So, I mean, as with most sex stuff, there's many routes to get there. So I want to talk to you a bit more about how you discovered it at the moment. What have you done to find the squirting in the last few years?
I mean, literally, it was complete random. Basically, it wasn't even like noticed like as it happened. It was like just after we were like, what's this massive puddle? And I was like, why is the bed wet?
So are you, when you squirt now, is that during penetrative sex?
Yes.
And are you blending stimulation or is that just purely
It's
from sex?
Purely sex, yeah.
Do you find that orgasm feels different when you squirt versus...
It's amazing. It's like, when I squirt, it's basically like continuous feeling, like the entire time. Like it almost takes out of me so much. After I'm like, oh my God, like I need to lie down.
You're like literally drained.
Literally drained.
Literally
Yeah,
drained.
literally, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Squirting, gushing, female ejaculation. Call it what you want. It's when fluid shoots from the vagina during sex. It's a watery liquid, clear or milky, that comes from your pee hole. It ranges from a few drops to a cupful. Squirting varies from person to person. Some women squirt a lot, others squirt a little. Some don't squirt at all.
We're still studying sex. Now, there have now been some studies into squirting and people have realised like, oh, hey, it's not this fake thing in porn.
Yeah.
There are women out there who are really putting towels down and going through a lot of them. What the fluid is, there's still debate.
Okay.
It does come through your urethra, so there is an element of urine in it, which is why it is often clear. You know, it doesn't look or smell like pee, but there is a little bit to it. So sometimes you can squirt without actually being finished. Lots of women say, oh, I've squirted, but actually I'm not quite there yet. Like, just because the crescendo looks like it's happened doesn't mean it has. What kind of sex gets you to the point of squirting, I should ask you?
Fast changing positions.
Okay.
And probably just like pretty hard and fast.
So the women who can squirt from internal pleasure, it's usually firm, very firm G-spot stimulation seems to be the key. All guys' members are slightly different shape and size, and it could just be that he's hitting you in just the right spot.
Yeah.
But you've got a whole other camp who are, no, clitoral stimulation, that's the way, so like really firm clitoral stimulation.
Is it like purely physical, or is it a psychological thing?
Up to a certain point, it's this physical stimulation, so you've got this firm pressure on your G-spot, but you're pressing against the Skene's gland, which then knocks into your urethra. But at some certain point, those muscles have to relax for the gush to happen.
Okay, so you've got to have a level of relaxation and comfort within you.
Exactly, and we all know that relaxation starts up here and then your body follows through.
Exactly.
So the answer is, it's a little bit of both. If you wanted to explore this on your own, get yourself a really good firm G-spot toy, something made of glass or metal, and play firmly, basically.
Wonderful. So good.
It sounds like you've got a really, really healthy relationship.
Yes, wonderful.
And that you're relaxed enough for it to just happen.
I got some great answers actually, because it is just like quite an unknown phenomenon. It's kind of still looked as just like this magical thing. But she did advise me on the fact that it is, you know, both physical and psychological, and it comes out the urethra, but it's not all piss, which is lovely.
And I hope this has been useful for you today.
Wonderful, literally
Great.
wonderful. Be free with your sex life, like enjoy yourself. Go talk to your friends, go seek help if you want to expand it adventurously, or if you think something is quite right. Don't shy away from it, just go talk to someone.
Doors closing.
I need your trousers and your pants down.
As well as going through the usual swabs for STI testing, Pansexual Rylee
Difficult.
has also asked Naomi to check out the worrying spots on his penis.
And where were these lumps that we were looking at?
So there's that one there.
Okay.
Like I say, a very small little thing, and then there's one over on this side. There's no pain or anything when you touch it, it's just a little...
Have they just appeared?
Within the last couple... I only just noticed them within the last couple of months. I'm not sure if they were there before that.
So that one looks like a genital wart, and it feels more like a genital wart. They're caused by a virus called the human papillomavirus. They are sexually transmitted, and it's skin-on-skin contact. But the chance is that whoever passed this virus to you probably didn't know they've got it. It doesn't cause any problem, it doesn't make your willy fall off, it literally just causes a lump. We can get rid of them though. Often it's a case of just plugging on, a bit like with a verruca on your foot. They can take a while to get rid of. We can treat that with liquid nitrogen today, and then...
It's gonna be cold.
It is very cold, and basically what we're doing is giving the wart frostbite so that it shrinks and dies.
Genital warts are one of the most common STIs in the UK, especially among 20 to 24-year-olds. They are passed on during skin-to-skin contact, so even a kiss and a cuddle while naked is enough. Warts can appear as small pink lumps or more bulbous, cauliflower-shaped growths. You may only get 1 or 2 lumps, but if left untreated, warts can grow and spread. So if you spot a spot, get it checked out early.
Sometimes this is enough to get rid of the wart because they are very small in one application, but what I would say is in a week or so's time, assess and see. You all right?
Yeah, it's a new experience. Not as cold as I thought, actually.
Okay, that is you done. Pop yourself back together and we will have these results back to you within 20-30 minutes.
No problem. Okay. Thank you very much. To be honest, I've not got a clue where they came from. I just sort of noticed them one day. Warts never actually crossed my mind. But yeah, no, I just always thought of it as a little freckle. Turns out it was a wart. Alright.
Alright.
That took a while.
How's it going?
Fucking genital warts.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Just trying to rack my brain now and figure out who I got them from. Just scared about what else I'm going to find out if I've got them.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen these little wraps that you put on? Give your dick some bumps and...
Oh, is it? You've already got them, you don't need that.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Every time I'm going to get results, I get worried.
Jordan, Rylee, and Nunu are about to be called in to hear the outcome of their STI tests.
It's me.
Whilst I was waiting for the results, that's when it did start playing my mind a little bit. If I've got warts, it's got me thinking, what else could I have?
Hi, Rylee. Thank you so much for waiting.
That's all right.
I'm going to ask you to tell me what the results are.
Okay.
This is your field.
I think I'm all in the good zone, either.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it come back at?
Hi, Nunu. Have a seat for me. How are you feeling?
Like a bit nervous.
Are you?
It's like the do or die.
You've done your screen, okay, and all your results are back.
Yeah.
So all your results are negative, okay?
Oh, good,
so that means you've got the all clear.
Oh, good. Yeah, yes, yeah, I knew.
Now, of course, earlier on in the consultation, we spoke a little bit about, the type of sex you like to have, and I know, you've had, group sex and things, which is absolutely fine, but I just want you to just be a little bit more aware about how STIs are transmitted, okay? When you do have multiple partners, like we discussed, it just increases your risk of an infection a bit more, okay? And also another thing is try not to use the same condom with different people, okay?
Oh, of course,
because that may protect you, but it won't be protecting all your partners.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so just bear in mind to change condoms between each partner when you're having group sex.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Keep that in mind, definitely, yeah.
Do, and screen every 6 months, okay?
Yeah.
About 80% of people are not likely to show symptoms if they have an STI.
Gotcha, yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So you can have something like chlamydia, like gonorrhea, like a non-specific infection in your penis and have absolutely no symptoms. All right, Jordan.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to meet you.
You too. All right, as well for good luck.
Oh, too.
All right,
I'm a lucky girl.
Yeah.
You
Take care now, babes.
Bye-bye.
In a bit.
All right, so I'll just run through your results with you, okay? So we tested you for HIV and syphilis. Yep. That was all negative, okay? We also checked you for hepatitis B and C, because I know you've not had those tested before. They were also negative.
We did HIV and syphilis on your blood test. They've both come back negative.
You also had a swab done for gonorrhea, and that's come back negative, okay?
Okay, good.
For your chlamydia result.
So we did gonorrhea and chlamydia on the swab, and they're also both negative.
Perfect.
So all clear, which is brilliant.
That's put me, I was a little bit more anxious about it after the Warts thing.
It's come back negative.
Why would you do that? Why did you do that, man? Oh my God. My heart skipped a beat. Thank God.
Yeah, happy?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Now, I know you said you're susceptible to bacteria vaginosis, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So what I would say is continue to not wash with soaps and shower gel. So I know you're really good at that, so just keep doing that.
Yeah.
And like we discussed, sometimes with new sexual partners, if you want to avoid BV, it's best to just wear protection. Condoms are the best way to protect yourself. All right? Any other questions for me? Have we been of help for you today?
Yeah, you've been very useful. I've learned a few things, actually.
You have?
Yeah. What I got from today is I need to make sure I can see your text to say you're safe. If I ain't seen that text, we're not fucking, mate. Raw, anyway. We're not fucking without a condom.
Take care.
Bye. Bye. You shouldn't have sex with someone unless you're 100% sure that they're protected. So I'm gonna go and be in peace without any worry.
So what we always say is it's really important to use condoms whilst your warts are there, and then if you can use them for another 3 months after they've gone, because the chance is that the virus is still in your body, but because of where they are, because they're at the base of your penis, it may be difficult to protect the woman from being skin-to-skin contact.
Would you recommend telling my partners about the warts and stuff? Is it something I should let them know about?
I think it's one of those things, if you can feel open enough to discuss it, that's the best method, I think. And you seem like a open, genuine guy, but if the girl or the boy hasn't developed any warts, then there's no need for them to come and see us other than to be screened for other STIs.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Saves me an awkward conversation.
Yeah.
It's a big relief off my shoulders to sort of know what they were, and then to know that everything else is all clear as well.
It's been really lovely to meet you.
You too. Thank you very
for
much.
coming. All right.
Take care, all right?
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I need to be safer than I have been in the past. I should start using protection a bit more. I always thought I was relatively safe with it, but apparently not as much as I thought. So would definitely come back for regular checkups in future.
This goes down.